Maganda Gumaga. Thanks for joining me at Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines. This is a video journal of me making changes in my life in order to achieve a goal, and that goal is moving to the Philippines. So today is week 8 Spartan Challenge update. Did pretty good, happy with the results. Still slacking in a couple areas, but well, we'll go over it. So read one book. Not gonna be able to read a second book this month. I'm just now finishing up my first book. I'll be able to finish it tonight or tomorrow. And so then I'll just start over with a new book on the 1st. But my pledge was to read 6 books in 6 months. So I'll be able to do that. But with my next book that I'm reading, I'm going to break it up into sections, definitely, and have an X number of pages read per day. And it's only a 200-page book, so that shouldn't really be too difficult. So basically, I'm just kind of starting over on that. The physicality, I did well with that. So last week, I did 165 for 10 on my bench press and jumped up to 175, and I was able to do 8 reps with 175. Plus, I still was able to do 15 dips afterwards as well. And I can tell my pre-workout is really helping. I was freaking pumped afterwards. And also, I was able to do 9 pull-ups. Last week, I did 8 pull-ups. And this week, I was able to increase it by 1 extra pull-up, which is a victory. And plus, my arms are getting like way more veiny, more vascular and stuff. I think it's my pre-workout really helping out. My pumps are a lot better, and I'm sore. Pull-ups are getting me sore in my back because it's kind of hard for me. I don't really ever get sore from back workouts, doing dumbbell rows and then my rubber bands and stuff. But after losing 30, I'm pretty sure I'm down 30 pounds. I don't have a scale, but I'm definitely going to get one. It's on my list of things to get. I'm sure I've lost about 30 pounds. So when I started to work out, I was able to do like 1 or 2 pull-ups. And not really even all the way. But now I'm doing 9 pull-ups. So that helps, especially with the extra weight loss. And like I said, I'm not really biking as much. In fact, I didn't bike at all last week. Just because, like, if I'm home and I can do exercise like that, I feel guilty if I don't exercise with my dog. So 5 days this week, I was able to walk 3.3 and a couple days 3.5 miles with my dog, and then I think only 1 day or 2 days I walked like 2.5 miles. So I did pretty well with that. I'm happy with that. No FAP, no problem. Excuse me. No FAP, no problem. Stuck to the guidelines. The meditation and journaling still failing, and I accidentally left my journal at work over Thanksgiving break. I really wanted to. And I have a notebook, but I didn't want to like have to transfer or whatever. So meditation and journaling is hard. It's just the hardest thing for me to get on and stay on top of. But I was able to meditate a couple times last week. I'm doing like 3 or 5 minutes when I wake up. And before I leave for work, I sit, at my table and pray, and then, I'll meditate. But sometimes if I'm running late or whatever, I just don't meditate. But I got to keep trying to remember to do that. The no video games, no drugs, no alcohol, no problem. Yesterday was 3 months sober. Big W for me. Super happy about that. And, I sleep so much better now that I'm not drinking. Everything's so much better. And, as I've mentioned before, it's just I've never really thought that I could do it by myself without, because when I was sober before, I had my wife to help me with support, and, the threat hanging over my head, dangling over my head that she would leave me. So I was like forced to stop drinking, because of what she wanted. And that was fine. But now it's what I want, and I'm not going to say it's more rewarding, but in a way it kind of is, because I'm actually doing it on my own. But with the help of the Spartan Challenge and ultimately my God. So 3 months sober, happy about that. Excuse me. And the no junk food, no processed food. I did well with that over Thanksgiving. I ate like a couple pieces of dessert, and at Bible study, the sister who hosts it, she made some homemade banana bread, and I think she also had it was some sort of like a cake, and but it wasn't like processed food. It's not like junk food from the gas station or whatever. And it's bad manners to refuse the hospitality of Filipinos. So no, I'm just joking. But yeah, should I have eaten it? No, but I did. Homemade banana bread. Eh. Also, too, this weekend I did do a 24-hour fast from 7 o'clock Friday night after I ate. It began until Saturday, 7 o'clock. And so I was on a 24-hour fast, and then when I started eating, my mom, she had sent me some steaks from the Kansas City Steak Company, and they were like marinated in garlic and herb marinade, and they were good. They were really good. Some smaller size ribeyes, about like 3/4 of. They might have been 1 inch thick, but I don't think they were that thick. But smaller size ribeyes, and I cooked 2 of them, and that's all I ate. I didn't eat any rice or any vegetables with it, just straight meat. So that was good. I know, after I think it's 18 hours, or it's 12 to 16 hours, I think, that you actually go through all your glycogen or glucose reserves that are in your bloodstream from the carbs that you have eaten. And so they were already gone, I'm pretty sure. And then plus just eating straight meat, and then the fat that was on the steaks, I didn't have any carbs in my system, and I could tell the difference the next day. I felt flatter, and I just felt better. The top 4, they're starting to come in. Definitely by the end of the year, if I stay tight, I think I'll be able to do good. But hanging out with Filipinos, there's always a lot of food, but it's home cooked food. It's not processed food. It's not junk food. So I'm okay with that. Like I said, as long as I'm not going to like Burger King and Sonic or Jack in the Box and eating donuts and whatever, I'm okay with eating like I guess whole foods, especially home cooked foods. So yeah, I would say definitely mostly wins. I'm happy with my strength gains. I can see that I'm building more muscle and I'm getting stronger. Plus, I really like being able to see the increase in my pull-ups. Pull-ups are definitely a great muscle builder, and I have a pull-up dip station, and so I really want to get. My goal is 185 for 25 at the end of the year, within a month. But I don't think I'm going to get that. I think definitely I can get 15 by the end of the year, but we'll see. And I haven't really set a goal for pull-ups, but I think I could probably get 15 by the end of the year. So actually, that's a good goal to write down, 15 pull-ups by the end of the year. So I'll do that. And, I'm just steady walking my dog. It's good that I'm back on track with this Spartan challenge. I know I need to get the meditation and journaling back in. I don't know why. It's the least physical, effort, meditation and journaling. But for some reason, it's just... I'm having a hard time. That's the hardest part of this challenge for me. But yeah, so that was week 8 Spartan challenge. A lot of wins. And I'm happy with the results this week, especially my strength increases. So thanks for joining me at Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines.